Okay, then let me do my 4-year review on a MT-09, and that's for the people out in the United States. FZ-09. I even said the Z with a Z, not a Z. FZ-09. Fuck off! Now I'm not going to do a walk around and show you all the bits and pieces on it, because there's millions of videos out there on that. However, there's not a lot of long-term, genuine long-term reviews. Most people say, oh yes, I've had it 6 months, I'm going to do a long-term review. Well, I've had this almost 4 years, done 18,000 miles on it, ride it, as you can see, in all weathers. You can see by some of my vids, I do abuse it a bit, I do ride my bikes hard, but having said that, I do also look after them. They're serviced regularly, decent tyres on them, check the brakes. Every time I go out, always check the tyre pressures. Well, till I don't. What I do is, in the past I've had a few slow punctures. So whenever I walk up to my bike, it's always parked in the garage on a dry bit of concrete. No drips or nothing. And the first thing I'll do is, I'll walk into the garage and I'll look around the bike and I'll look on the floor to see if there's any drips of oil, any drips of coolant, and if there's not, then what I do is I press hard on the back tyre, hard on the front tyre. Yep, every single time I go out I do that, without fail. And I do that just as a simple check. I pull out of the garage and I check the lights. I'll push it out towards a brick wall and I'll hit the brake lever and the foot lever to check the rear stop light. PCSO, piss cunt. I always do that, always have done, always will do. It's just a simple check. Every couple of days when I've been out on the bike, I'll kick the bottom of the chain, lift it up and down with my foot to make sure it's adjusted right. Always have done, always will do, and that's how I sort of look after a bike. Yeah, you can check to see if the indicators are working by the flash rate when they actually flash. So I do sort of look after it, but I do use it, you know, morning, noon and night, sunny, wet, whatever the conditions, I'll get out and use it. Now, as I say, I've had this nearly 4 years. Thought I'd do a long-term review. As I say, it's crappy weather, don't want to really go for too much of a ride, so I thought I'd do a mini vlog on it. And what have I had go wrong on it? Well, go wrong, I've had the gear indicator switch go. It shows first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and when it was in sixth, the digit just disappeared. But that was the actual sensor switch. Changed it, under warranty. That was 3 years ago. No problems at all since. New one, works absolutely tip-top perfect. Hello, matey. What else have I got? Normal thing, starter, stop switch, kill switch. It was sticking, and when I say it was sticking, it just wasn't sticking really. What it was doing was you'd hit the starter and it wouldn't return, so you'd have to push it back with your thumb. Again, that was 2 years ago, just inside of warranty still, changed it under warranty, no ifs, buts or maybes, perfect. They've done a recall on the handlebar clamps because the bottom of the bolts were coming loose on a very, 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 very few models. Yeah, and they fitted modified ones, and basically all the modified ones were normal ones with no paint on the bottom. So obviously there was a slight problem there on a couple of models, but they done a recall on it. And breakdown wise, 100%, that is all I've had. The only other thing I've had 2 punctures in that 4 years, can't be helped. One was on the front tyre, got it plugged by the AA, a very nice man. The second one was a slow one last year on a Mayday run, which I'd pump it up, it'd go down after about 20 minutes. But being the Mayday run, I think it was something like 70,000 bikes down at Hastings. You go along the road and every mile or so you'll see a bike broken down on the side of the road, and I thought, if I stop and call the AA out, it's going to be hours before they get there. So I pumped it up, rode it back, stuck 45 pounds in it, rode it back, and you can tell when it starts to go a bit wishy-washy. Pumped it back up, got it home, no worries at all. Checked it, there's nothing in the tyre, valve was all okay, rim was all okay, don't know. It just got to the end of its life. It wasn't down to the tyre indicators, but got to the end of its life, and happy days, that was it. Went out and stuck a set of Michelin Road 5s on there. I'll tell you what a brilliant tyre. Turns in so well. I've done 3,000 miles, 2,500 miles, nearly 3,000 miles on them. They're still like new, still tips in quite well. You can see yourself. Plenty of grip in the wet and damp and grease and oil and diesel, as you can see on the floor there. Diesel, lovely. Let's get out of that lot. Yeah, and that's been about it. It's on the same brake pads. I've done things like upgraded the brakes and stuff, like brake lines and stuff like that. Normal add-ons that people do. Full titanium Akrapovic or carbon Akrapovic. Akrapovic. Yeah, one of them anyway. A full system on. Had the CO done. Missions. Yeah, basically, as I say, like, oil the clutch cable regularly, lube the chain, clean and lube the chain regularly. Just normal, everyday, well, I say everyday, not every day, but you know what I mean, normal, standard maintenance. Is exactly what I do. And it hasn't let me down, hasn't missed a beat. Absolutely brilliant bike. Would I go and buy an MT-10? No. Too big, too heavy, too expensive. Will I go and buy a MT-09 SP? 1,000%. Absolutely. My next bike, if I do decide to change, will be an MT-09 SP. Guarantee it.